Hi, everybody. This is Steve at Restoring Hope Counseling and Coaching. Thanks so much for taking the next 5 minutes or so to watch this video today. And thank you for subscribing to our YouTube channel at Restoring Hope Counseling and Coaching. Now, there's 22 of you right now. That's very exciting for us. When we decided early last week to launch the YouTube channel, we weren't sure which direction to go, if nobody would sign up or if hundreds of thousands of people would sign up. But we're excited for you 22 that have signed up and are looking forward to more people subscribing to our YouTube channel so that they can get the information we are putting out, which we hope will be very helpful to people. So today's topic and the topic of the next several videos is going to be on anxiety. Today's video in particular, I'm going to be just laying the groundwork for the understanding of anxiety that will be helpful to know as we move forward into the other videos, in which we'll talk more specifically about anxiety, where it comes from, what sustains it, and begin to teach some skills around you managing your own anxiety. So, to start off, let me tell you that really anxiety and anxiety disorders and panic attacks and other disorders are maybe the number one or close to being number one reason why people come to see us here at Restoring Hope, and for the most part, any other therapist as well. So, anxiety is running rampant in our city and in our country. So I want to start off giving a short explanation of, again, laying some groundwork for anxiety to get us to help us understand it more fully. So, um, therapists here at Restoring Hope, and really every therapist that I know, would agree with what I'm about to say, and that is there are times when you and I should have some anxiety. Okay, so we think about anxiety in kind of two different ways. We think about healthy anxiety and we think about unhealthy anxiety. So there are times, as I said a minute ago, that we should probably be anxious. For example, after work today, when I walk out into my parking lot, go to walk to my car, if I walk out and see a mountain lion running across the parking lot, licking his chops, and he's looking at me, and and I'm lunch or I'm dinner for him, then I should have some anxiety. Anxiety, in that case, is a normal response to something that is frightening or something that is threatening to us. Okay, so we all experience that, and every person should experience that kind of anxiety. If we don't, or if we didn't experience that, then we essentially avail ourselves to becoming a victim because we wouldn't react with any anxiety or fear when true danger comes along. So that's what we think about with healthy anxiety. Everybody should have it, and it is very helpful. Then we also think about unhealthy anxiety. Well, what is unhealthy anxiety? Unhealthy anxiety is when we experience a large increase of our anxiety, either when there is nothing in the environment around us or internally that really poses a legitimate threat, or when something might pose a threat, but our reaction to it is disproportionate to the event that happened, or it lasts too long. Let me give a couple examples. So if you're in my office and sitting on my couch and we were talking and a mouse came walking into my office. And if you saw the mouse and then jumped up on the table next to the couch and screamed and cried and got into the fetal position and sucked your thumb and just wept and wept and wept simply because a mouse came walking into the office, that might indicate an anxiety disorder because your response is too intense given the fact that it's a little mouse. And let's say I get the mouse, take it outside, put it in the woods next to our offices. I come back to the office, and you come back to the couch and you sit down and you're fine for the rest of that session. And then let's say for the next 6 months, you come into my office every 6 weeks, every week rather, and every session you come into, you're extremely fearful about that mouse coming back into the office. In that case, your anxiety response is too lengthy. Okay, so In other words, the mouse is gone and you're still fearful of the mouse. This is also true with other emotional issues like depression or anger. If the response to an event is too intense or too lengthy, then we're probably looking at unhealthy anxiety. Okay, so there's a difference between healthy anxiety, which we all should have, which is pretty normal. Anxiety subsides right after or soon after a legitimate threat. And then we have unhealthy anxiety, in which the anxiety is either way too intense or it doesn't subside after a perceived potentially difficult situation or potential threat. So when should you call a therapist to receive maybe some help with managing unhealthy anxiety? It really it is so variable from person to person that it's hard to give a surefire answer to that question. But generally speaking, if you have a unhealthy anxiety response and you have trouble managing it, meaning it just goes on and on and on, or it happens frequently over time, then it might indicate that you need to come in to see a therapist, either here at Restoring Hope or another therapist in your community. That might indicate you come in and we can fairly quickly help you understand after an assessment, help you understand the source of your anxiety and begin to teach you skills to manage your own anxiety. And you can then have some one-on-one attention if you would like to do that. Um, so that's the foundation of anxiety. There is healthy anxiety and there is unhealthy anxiety. So if you have some anxiety, that does not mean that you should go to your primary care doctor and get medicine right away for it, because some anxiety is healthy and needed. The unhealthy anxiety, before running to get medication, I would suggest that perhaps you see a therapist first who can help you think through and learn and apply some skills to your life to help you manage the anxiety. So I hope that that's clear today. Just wanted to keep this fairly short. Again, in future videos, we're going to be talking about other issues related to anxiety, what the typical symptoms are of anxiety, what are some easy to do skills to help manage your anxiety, and some other resources that might be able to be of help to you to manage your own anxiety. If you feel like you need to come into the office to talk with me, or at least just connect with me to see what or how we might be able to be of help to you, feel free to call me or text me at 513-258-1474, and we'll chat on the phone for a few minutes and see how we or maybe another therapist, if needed, can be of help to you. So thank you very much for watching the video. Hope you're having a great day. Take care until next time. Bye-bye.